Hello, welcome to the Sunday News. It's been a good while since I was back now before. I'd like to welcome you to my new show. Well, it's not new, but I'll be going through the different news things, what to say, the RT News, Sky News. First thing I'm going to go talk about now is the Irish Independent News. It's going to be a usual quicker podcast than I normally have. What was on the news? We were so sloppy at times. Stacey Farrell disappointed with Dublin performance in Farney defeat. Dublin lost the match there tonight against Monaghan, and it was in Croke Park. And then rare Brian Fenton error cost Leaky Dublin against resurgent Monaghan. And lucky punter scoops 14.6 lotto jackpot. I see. That would be a great winnings if I was I'd love to win an amount like that. And man 70 dies following car crash in County Roscommon. Terrible accident there. Jerry Adams says calls for Sinn Féin to boycott St. Patrick's Day visit to US are inconsistent. That's the article that's on the paper there. And then woman charged over bus/attack that left teenager permanently scarred. That story now, it was in the courts. The story is a woman has been charged over an attack on a teenager boy left permanently scarred after being slashed with a blade from his ear to the back of his neck on a double-decker bus in Dublin. Connolly, 37, who has accommodated in a hotel on Exchequer Street, Temple Bar, Dublin, is accused of a violent disorder on May the 18th last year. She allegedly provided an eyebrow blade used by second attacks to cut the 16-year-old boy. So that's the story. That's a terrible story there. That's on the paper as well. And then I'm an animal on 2 feet. Ian Bailey's Black Dory shines a lurid light on his sexual fantasies. That's on the Irish Independent, and that's it just says Sophia de Belanti's death was a bloody death in December, as the title is one of the books about her mother described it. Ian Bailey died in January, also out in the open, but he is responsible for the savagery that rents life. As I was saying there, I don't know, will this case ever be proven who done it, and I'm not sure myself. I looked at the documentary, Jim Sheridan's documentary, and it gave a few other answers there of people that might have been in the that might have done it there. So I'm not sure. That's all I can say on the matter there in my podcast. But it was a terrible thing that happened there, and the guards are looking into it. Cold case there that they've opened up. And then the inside story of Jurgen Klopp's shock Liverpool exit. And then I was the one of the lucky ones. TT revealed shock diagnosis with skin cancer during pandemic. That's a story there about Paddy Tobin who had got a patches of skin removed from his head during skin cancer treatment photo. And that's there. Skin cancer is the most common form of disease. Meads West TD and Antoleda Paddy Tobin has fought his own battle against melanoma, which he drugged during the worst of the pandemic in 2020, and that's a terrible thing. And now I'm going to go to the Irish Independent News. That was the Irish Independent. It just says out on the RTE website, Israel vows to stop activities in Gaza after war. And major accident declared in Liverpool amid large fire. That story there. A major incident has been declared amid fears a building could collapse after a huge fire in Liverpool city centre. Firefighters were called to a blaze on Fox Street at 2:18 and arrived to find a four-storey building measuring 100 metres by 50 metres well alight. The building is showing signs of collapse, and fire crews and police are building Merseyside Fire and Rescue Service. At 4 p.m., it was declared a major incident. So that was the thing that happened there today. And then former seminary president dismissed from priesthood. That is another story there that's gone up. A former president of seminary in the Diocese of Waterford and Lismore has been dismissed from the priesthood following an internal inquiry. The Bishop of the Diocese has confirmed the inquiry into Father Michael O'Connor, who was president of St. John College in Waterford for 9 years, was interdicted in accordance with church procedures, according to Bishop Cullinan in a statement. So that's then another story there that's on that. And then it says, goal hungry Monaghan edge out Dublin in Croke Park tie. That's the Dublin 114, Monaghan 3-9. And in the other match, it was Derry and Kerry, and they're the matches then. I was just going to go through the fixtures now of these matches. There's quite a good few matches on in the Football League then. The results there tonight. It was Dublin 114, Monaghan 3-9. Armagh 12 points, Louth 11, and then Laois 112, Longford 2-7, and that was in Division 4. And Division 4, Tipperary 114, Carlow 310, and that was Division 4. Division 1 then, Kerry 2-8, Derry 15 points, and Kildare 12 points, Cavan, that's Division 2, and Cavan 16 points. Meath 12 points, Fermanagh 1-9, and then another score in Division 2, it was Armagh 12, Louth 11. So, and then the matches, there's a few matches there on tomorrow. Limerick and Antrim, that's Division 3. I'd say, if I was a betting man, I'd say Limerick will win that. And then London and Wexford, that's another match. That's in Ruislip, and it's Division 4. I'd say Wexford will win that. And then Galway and Mayo, that's the main match. It's Perth Stadium, Galway, and I'd say Galway would win that. And then Donegal Division 2, that's Donegal and Cork. I'd say Donegal would win that. Clare and Sligo Division 3, and that's in Wicklow's division. I'd say Sligo would win that. Offaly and Westmeath, I'd say Westmeath, and that's in played away. And Wicklow and Down, that'll be the match that I'd be going to, and it'd be interesting. It's going to be, I don't know, I'd say Down would nearly win that, but I'd be hoping that Wicklow would do well in it. So that's the Division 3 match. Division 4, then Waterford and Leitrim, and that's, I give that to Leitrim. And then Tyrone and Monaghan, that's next week's matches. Or Tyrone and Roscommon, that's Tyrone and Roscommon, that's in Division 1, and I'd say Tyrone would win that. So they're the matches then that's on. And then the entertainment news. Eurovision's expert said Ireland has work to do. I was listening to the song. I thought it was a worst load of shite that I've ever heard. It was a crap song, and I don't. Unless they're sending crap songs now, they think they'll do better. So I don't think it's any good. And Bambi Tug's victory in last night's first song. So it doesn't glow on me anyway. And Cork star Lyra on her new era in music, I Feel Naked. And then Bambi Tug to represent Ireland, which I was saying, it's shite song and it's crap. So Erica Cody Israel should be excluded from Eurovision, and that's then on that. Actors Union defends Alec Baldwin in wake of charge, and the traitors crown winning in dramatic final episode. So that is the thing, and I'm well now into this podcast. I was just looking at it there. So, and then I was just going to do a bit of Sky News. Post office chairman ousted and row with government. That story. That's the business news. And then more about Ukraine. Ukraine could win war faster if it could fire British weapons into Russia. In a wide-ranging interview. The Ukrainian commander also said his navy would gladly take charge of two British warships. The navy may reportedly have to retire early because of shortage of sailors. Ukraine would win the war faster if it had permission to fire British and other Western weapons against targets deep inside Russia. The head of the Ukrainian Navy has signaled the US and other allies only agreed to start giving Ukraine long-range missiles last year. Ukrainian forces have used them to hit targets in occupied, occupied parts of Ukraine. And that's in the world news. And then I'm sure there'd be more about Mr. Trump in the news. Trump to pay 18.3 for calling her sex claim a lie. Former US President would be appealing his whole thing. As I was saying, he said that. I didn't know her. That's what he said. I didn't know her. I never saw that woman before. I heard him saying that, and my God, he's really lying through his teeth, isn't he? He has the people in America fooled. This man, Donald Trump, he's an idiot. He's a liar. Uh, no one will give him a proper interview. Even the people on the Irish network don't know what to say. He's a rapist, I'd say. He's as guilty as hell, and any charge that's against him is going through he has more court cases than any other president. But that is my say on the whole matter. I think he's as guilty as hell, and he's getting away with it. If it's an ordinary person, they wouldn't. Have to do their time. But this man seems to get away with murder. So that's my view on this. So I just thought I'd say that anyway. And then more about the business news then on Sky. It just says super dry waves restriction as sales slump continues. And then more national lottery tickets price cut plunged into doubt by incoming operator. And that's then Bernie Eccleston's 650 million fraud settlement made him second biggest taxpayer in UK. And then Boeing CEO, we fly safe planes, according to the CEO, he says. And what is the post office IT scandal, and why has an inquiry taken so long? That is in regard to the program they made about the post office thing as well, some kind of software, and it was a major scandal there. And then I go back to the RTE news. I just go back then. Trump ordered to pay 18.3 million for sex assault defamation, which I was talking about already. And PAC set to extend RTE examination until end of March. And then House residents say permit rise is unjustified. So South Africa's genocide case against Israel explained. So then all I was going to go to now is a bit about I had it open there. I was just going to chat about a bit about coming soon, see what's on the latest news on the coming soon website, which it's pretty, it just says the Underdogs interview Charlie Stone on R-rated comedy and directing kids. And Miller's Girl interviewed director Jail Haley Barrett on working with Jenna Ortega. And then interviewing the seeding director Barney Clay on desert folk and using music videos, which he uses quite a bit. And Martin Scorsese's new Jesus movie gets shooting timetable. That story now is in regard to while not a whole lot is known about Martin Scorsese's new movie about Jesus, the director did open up a bit about what he plans in beginning filming some of the project. Speaking to America magazine recently, Scorsese was asked about his new film and why he's looking to make another film about Jesus. Scorsese said a conversation he had with Pope Francis had been thinking about how to present Jesus in a modern setting, and he hopes to begin filming some of the films soon. I'm thinking in response to what Pope Francis wrote about and the idea of making Jesus accessible not putting Jesus on a wall or in a painting on a stained glass window. And Scorsese, Jesus immediately with us now, right in the room as we speak. So that's what Martin Scorsese has plans, according to Coming Soon website. And then Pussy Island gets new title, release date safe for Chanton Tatton's film. That is, according to Deadline, originally called a Pussy Island, the thriller starring has now been officially titled Blink Twice. Amazon Studio has also confirmed that Blink Twice will be arriving in theatres on August 22. The film debuted the same month as a high-profile project. In Blink Twice, billionaire sister meets cocktail waitress Freda at the fundraiser gala and sparks fly. He invites her to join him and fends on a dream vacation on his private island. So that is what that film is about. So it mightn't excite some people, but that's what it's about. So, and then Kate Hudson to lead Maida Kaling's workplace in Netflix. So I've gone through a good bit of news. I was just like to, I hope you enjoyed my podcast today. I came back with another podcast. No Bay People News today. This week, I'll have it back next week when I get back. I just thought I'd come back with a quick podcast anyway today, and I hope you enjoy it. I'm planning now to make my own chat show here, the local live debate show in college there. I'm going to start filming it, and I have, I hope you, I was just going to do a bit of marketing on it and a bit of thing to get it out there. So I hope you enjoyed my podcast today. I'll be talking more about my film and so other projects in development. So thanks for listening and goodbye for now.